Is there existence after death? Well, I already made a video on this topic, and you can watch that video. But recently I came up with a new theory, and it's pretty interesting. So let's get right to it. Now here is a seemingly stupid question, but I guarantee you it's actually very interesting once I explain it. How many times can a unicorn travel back in time? What a fucking retarded question. Well, hopefully your answer is the same as mine, and it's I don't know. We don't really know what a unicorn is. We don't really understand how it can travel back in time. We don't understand much about the situation at all. And so I would say any guess is as good as another guess. Does that sound reasonable? Hopefully you agree. So when somebody comes up to you and tells you a unicorn can travel back in time 832,411 times, does that seem ridiculous to you? Well, without them giving you some kind of substantial evidence, I would say it's pretty ridiculous, right? Why that specific number? It could be any other number. It's not very likely to be exactly 842,715 might have messed that up. I'm not sure if I said the same number there. Anyways, so what about 11 times? Is that as equally ridiculous of a guess? I would say yes, based on the fact we know nothing about unicorns or unicorns' ability to travel in time. Any guess is as good as another guess, and very unlikely to be correct. Now my first question for you is, do you understand your own existence any better than a unicorn and why it travels in time? You might think you do, but I don't think you actually do.
I don't want to start that discussion in this video. I have a ton of other videos on how poorly we understand existence. Watch those if you're interested.
The total amount of times you're going to exist is a random number between 1 and infinity. We know it's at least once because you exist now. I think the odds of it being exactly once are pretty unlikely.
If I were to assert that specifically you are going to exist 842,315 times throughout the duration of everything, you would probably say that is a preposterously stupid and unlikely argument. However, if I were to assert that you are going to exist exactly once, is that any less stupid? Much like in the unicorn scenario, we fundamentally do not understand the variables of what we are dealing with. Any guess is as good as another guess, and any specific guess is very unlikely to be correct. If existing exactly specifically once is very unlikely, then most likely when you die, you're going to exist again. Here is why.
If you exist exactly one time, then after you die, you will not exist for sure. If you exist exactly 2 times, there's a 50% chance that when you die, you won't exist again, because you could be on your first life or on your last life. If you exist 3 times, then it's a 1 in 3 chance you're on your last life. You're probably on your first or second life. So any number larger than 2, the odds of you existing after you die are much higher. And even if it's a very small number, like say 150, that's a very small number, the odds of you not existing when you die is only 1 out of 150. So it's an interesting theory. Maybe it's wrong, but consider it, and let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, subscribe, check out my other videos, and if you have a video request of your own, you shoot it in the comments, or if you have a comment, send it below. I will reply to every comment.